Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Olympus Sky. It has been a while as always, and I hope my good reasons for that, but I'm just not feeling that fit lately, and I'm still human. It depends how you feel basically. I went over my old videos and everything, and I found out that a lot of links aren't working now. Alright, I'll live with it. And at this point, it really started to frustrate me. Mr. Mally Von R, I believe his YouTube name is. He sent me an image of Rock Nest, like a lot of people do. So I had another question. If you really want me to go deeper into Rock Nest, let me know in the comment section, and we'll just do some more Rock Nest. The videos, the playlist, everything I have is like a long-term thing. And once it's done, it will be done. But at the moment, I just want to talk about this. As you can see, we're on the NASA page. There's no image here, and I'll show you. It was from one of my videos where I just started on YouTube. I was just learning how to present stuff and everything. So here I have the link. I'll click on the link, and you can see it live right now. There's no image here, so there's a slight difference here. I found it in the end. They changed the links apparently, I think. It seems, when I look at this, it seems that there's another structure in how the way they handle PHP and their database and everything. So you could say, alright, that's normal, but why? I just don't get it. You just shouldn't do that anymore. It's kind of like we call in the business. We call this the business core. You should not change this, never ever, for any reason. You just change other stuff around it, but you just don't change the links. Here's another thing I want to talk about. It's a bit technical, well, not that technical, but you can see what I'm talking about. I'll try and explain this. And this video is indeed about a lag that has been recurring every time. And thanks to Mr. Mally Von R, I just looked for the millionth time on Rock Nest. Don't get me wrong here, not a bad thing, but because every time I open that image, there's another crucial anomaly in it, and I really wish to. I attempted to do like a full disclosure on Rock Nest, but eventually chose to discontinue the whole project. I literally found like almost 100 anomalies on that picture, so it is really interesting, and I'm really glad that people really like that image, and you can see it like straight away. There's nothing hard to you don't have to look for it basically. So let's talk about this. What is going on with NASA and why I am so annoyed. Let's go to an image here. Right click here. You see this. I know it's Dutch. It says page source. Check out page source. So you want to go into the code. Basically, you want to see how it has been built and what is going on here. Let's go to YouTube. Here you see page source. Same button. I know it's Dutch. Forgive me. You can see that you see a lot of things. In other words, and it starts at the top, right here. Right, nothing strange. Let's go to this image. Let me see what I can find. So here I can see the page source, and I think that this is really laughable and ridiculous, because what this shows me, you can see that it is empty, and any like beginner programmer, no matter who you are, you can easily distinguish this by this kind of mentality that they don't want you to look inside the code basically. And now we'll scroll down, see a lot of empty lines. This is done purposely. This is not like the way it works. You can go to any site, right click, view page source. If you're an English user, you can do that. I'm using Firefox at the moment. You can do the same thing in any browser. It works just a little bit different. And just Google it, and just try it. And then finally you're in the code. So I also found out in the past, I won't be able to show you directly right now because it has been a year or two since I've checked it out, and they suddenly shut it down, that the part that shows images on Google. So when you're googling for things, for an image, it will just not pop out anymore on Google. By the way, talking about Google, if you're looking for images or strange things, try different search engine as well. So let's get into the leg. So what is going on? So like I showed you, I mean, it's a really old video, just started on YouTube. So if you decide to watch that video, just be prepared. You always have to practice and learn things. That's what life is about, right? Let's go into this. So I got the images. I will, by the way, check out this image, look on my computer and try and compare maybe that they made changes to it. But I think, you know, I'll give NASA this one. It's just that they plan to change things structurally. A lot of programming companies aren't up to the task to identify a business core that should not be changed in the code, basically. But people still do it. A lot of people are still, you know, I still feel like that programming is in its kind of birth phase. I know it has been around for a long time, but this is the first time when we actually have programming languages that are here right now and that they will remain here. I know that the thing that is switching right now are database languages, but you're not here to hear that. You want to see the anomaly, and you want, alright, let's jump into it. Enough talking about this. Now you can see I'm on the official page. Yeah, I'll provide you the official link as always. And remember, I'm not feeling that fit, but I hope you enjoy the video and I hope it will turn out great. You can see that there's something that looks like a leg here. You can see the foot here, kind of the knee joint, whatever it is, and kind of the upper leg part. Let's go to the next image. You've probably seen this if you're like a veteran subscriber on my channel. But it seems that due to growth, it doesn't hurt to do these images again. And I might be able to find a lot of more stuff. I already have found some stuff. But let me know in the comment section what you want to see, what you want to hear. There are a lot of stuff that I still need to do, like a part 2 and IP this. You know, a lot of crazy stuff there, I know, and I haven't forgotten. I promised you that will come, and it will come in time, believe me. I hope that I will have some extra videos during Christmas that you can watch if you still enjoy the channel. Here you can see again, you kind of got a foot shape here, and it kind of stops at the ankles here, and it kind of looks like it was part from a part of a statue. Now, you know what the fun part is here? This is, you can see by the number here, Sol 186. And this is 186 as well. But, let's go into this. You can see there's really a giant rock here. This kind of thing here that looks very suspicious. I already covered it in one of my earliest videos. Let's go back. Here's that little thing, and here's that giant rock. So this is basically a picture that was taken a bit more above, basically, compared to this image. So it's the region above this image, and it's kind of a coincidence. You find one thing here that looks like a foot, and then we have another thing here that looks like a foot. Now that's not all. Let's go back to Rock Nest, and this also really reminds me of a foot, but it's kind of more corroded, like kind of more destroyed, but you still see the shape and kind of the same features like in the other images. So let's jump into Photoshop, and as you can see here, always official links, no crazy stuff. So I didn't do a lot to it. Let's grab a look here. You can see what is going on here, and let me copy the layer here. Let me see if the brush tool is fine. Again, always messing around. I don't even remember. No, I am messing around. Of course, this is still my private PC, but I still use it for job application things, for work. So, alright, I've got kind of a foot shape here. And you can see that it is connected to this, this foot shape. So you can see the kind of backside of the foot here. It just corresponds, you know. I enhanced it just a bit, you know. You can see the original here. Nothing wrong with that. You can see that the lines are the same for the new guys. Since this is a weird channel, I can understand your skepticism, and sometimes not. But when we look at the top part here of this foot, it almost seems like it was part of a bigger construction. You can think of, for example, when you make ginormous statue, or I don't think that's a really good example. But we make a building, we construct a building and make it like piece by piece, and then eventually we get the end result. So this could be like a part of, maybe, I don't know, but it really does look like some kind of foot. Here's another thing, and this one, when we look at the original one, I always thought that this part here is actually stone as well, and then we will just grab a deeper look here. It's still possible that there is, hold on, that this is still like rock here, but it almost seems like this is the background, like the ground here, you know, part of the background. So this one actually looks a bit more mechanical. Now remember that this foot or leg, I think I'll call it a leg just for the sake of everyone and for the consistency. This one was found just a bit more, you know, I don't know how far, like let's say a couple of meters just above that area. So we have foot 1 and we have foot 2. Although it seems, I think that this is the right foot when you look at it, and this is the left part, but they are definitely two different things. Although the coincidence here is ginormous. So what are we looking at? Let's take a look here, and it seems like this is hollowed out. Alright, now keep that in mind. You have a really small kind of curve here, and this curve seems to be aligned to this disc shape. Like, not too good at drawing a foot here, like the knee joint needs to move. So it makes sense, and when you look at this part, it seems like it's going like this, and it's going down. It makes a curve here. It seems to compensate for this piece here. So this is really interesting. It really does fit together. Just look at it, just think about it, and you know, make your own conclusions. I know that it's somewhat connected to the ground here, but I have no idea what is going on here. It does seem like this is a separate thing, however. Now let's go to the third leg here. Don't have a lot to say about this, but I'm still thinking. So let me duplicate this layer here. This part here, it seems like it is connected to the back, although I haven't figured out 100% sure that it is indeed connected to this this kind of body here. It does have, again, this weird shape here, what would connect on top. The foot would go here, and again, like a knee. And so, you know, I want you to make your own conclusions about this, and also wanted to kind of throw out my frustration about links not working. And I'm still checking out what's going on here. So make your own conclusions about that as well. It is really important not to go completely crazy because something has gone on the internet. Like I said, you know, I will give NASA that one as well. It's fine. Like I said, you know, programming is still in its infancy, so to say, and mistakes can be made. But you know, you'd expect something better from NASA. But you'd expect something better from Google as well, and Google does some really radical, stupid things as well. YouTube is one of those things. It's just stopped working properly when they bought YouTube in 2005. No, not 2005. I don't remember actually exactly anymore. But you know, I was really excited when YouTube was new in 2005. It was really good times. You could like rate something by quality with 5 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, and before you clicked on a video you could see how many stars a video had and how long it actually took. Now on the other side, we're quite lucky that that doesn't exist anymore, because a lot of people here just don't understand or are just wish to avoid this subject about space. People just look at this video, just wind it forward, and yeah, I've seen it. I know now everything. I know everything now. But that's just not the way it works. That is very unfortunate. But I hope you enjoyed the video as always, and see you in the next video. Still working on a lot of things. I'm super excited to you know, I just want to release a lot of things right now, but I just can't, you know. I have to do this structurally, like step by step. and I hope you will get the point eventually. So thank you very much for still sticking by with me, sticking with this video. Like I said, excuse me, I'm still not very fit at the moment. I've been sick for the past couple of weeks and still haven't visited the doctor. I really don't like doing that. But hope you enjoyed it. Again, have a nice weekend. And hopefully see you in the next video. And definitely leave some feedback down below. It is really valuable for me. And I haven't commented for a while on comments, but I've read them all as always. And again, thank you very much. See you in the next video. There's no image here. And I'll show you. It was from one of my videos where I just started on YouTube. You know, we're just learning how to present stuff and everything. So here I have the link. I'll click on the link. And, you know, you can see it live right now. There's no image here. So there's a slight difference here. I found it in the end. They changed the links apparently, I think. It seems, I mean, when I look at this. Stuff around it, but you just don't change the links. Here's another thing I want to talk about. It's a bit technical, well, not that technical, but you can see what I'm talking about. I'll try and explain this. And this video is indeed about a lag that has been recurring every time. And thanks to Mr. Mally Von R, I just looked for the millionth time on Rock Nest. Don't get me wrong here, not a bad thing, but because every time I open that image, there's another crucial anomaly in it. It seems that there's another structure in how the way they handle PHP and their database and everything. So you could say, alright, that's normal, but why? I just don't get it. You just shouldn't do that anymore. It's kind of like we call in the business. We call this the business core. You should not change this. Never ever for any reason. You just change others. I think, I believe his YouTube name is, he sent me an image of Rock Nest, like a lot of people do. So I had another question. If you really want me to go deeper into Rock Nest, let me know in the comment section, and we'll just do some more Rock Nest. The videos, the playlist, everything I have is like a long-term thing. And once it's done, it will be done. But at the moment, I just want to talk about this. As you can see, we're on the NASA page. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Olympus Sky. It has been a while as always. And I hope my good reasons for that. But I'm just not feeling that fit lately. And, you know, I'm still human. You know, it depends how you feel, basically. I went over my old videos and everything, and I found out that a lot of links aren't working now. Alright, you know, I'll live with it, you know. And at this point, it really started to frustrate me. Mr. Mally Von R